Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to what? Warlords of Draenor for World of Warcraft? Yes! I just now got my alpha access to this game, but for whatever reason I can't actually make a character. It seems to be a little bit buggy right now, but either way, I wanted to show you the new character selection and character creation screens and whatnot. It looks pretty damn awesome, and the very first thing to notice is this music. It's beautiful. Do you hear that? Like, it's really nice. The second thing you might also notice if you're a big WoW nerd such as me, I used to play this game for quite a lot actually, is this little button right here. It says restore deleted character. Now when you click it, it says you have no deleted characters to restore. It's obviously because I've never actually made a character on the Lost Isles server, which apparently is the alpha server for Warlords of Draenor. Either way, you're gonna be able to actually restore deleted characters, which is obviously very useful when your friend decides to delete a character of yours or something like that. I mean, I can't really imagine you delete a character of yourself on accident. Like, I don't really see it happening, but I guess a lot of tickets are opened for people that thought it was funny to delete a character of a friend or whatever. So restore deleted character is a new button. There's also a copy character thing, but it doesn't actually do very much. I guess that's still like work in progress and whatnot. Obviously there's a template character because it is alpha access, but I'm just gonna show you the create new character one right here, and most and foremost the new models there in the game. So a whole lot of models are new. I believe this human one is new as well, actually. It's kind of hard to say. Actually, I'm actually not sure. But basically what they're doing for Warlords of Draenor is remake a whole lot of the old models in the game, except for like the newer classes, I suppose. Like the Draenei, the Blood Elf, the Worgen, and the Goblin, as well as the Pandaren are not gonna get any graphical updates, but all the other classes will. Now, not all of them are in the game or in the character's creation screen just yet. I'm not sure if the human one is, actually. Is it? Oh, he turned into a heavenly character right there. They do look very similar, so I'm not completely sure if they are, but a couple of others are definitely very noticeable. So first off, the Dwarfs, okay? I guess most and foremost, female Dwarfs are not extremely ugly anymore. Like, they actually have like, they put on some makeup or something, they have like some eyeshadow business going on, and I honestly really like the character. I mean, they're quite cool. So let's just have a look quickly at their hairstyles. I mean, who doesn't want a character with a hairstyle like this, right? Like two little braids like that. And all in all, like, this model looks so much better than it used to. What was that? Just a massive braid right there. But I definitely like the way they have decided to change the female characters. Because they just look so much better. Look, this is just badass. I can actually see people playing a dwarf female now. I think they actually will exist, guys. I mean, I'm not completely sure on it yet, but let's have a look at the facial features. Nobody's gonna play like an old female dwarf in the first place. Everyone's gonna play like the blue-eyed one, most likely. But yeah, they look quite cool. Let's have a look at the male ones. Look at this. Look how awesome that is. Dwarf has always been one of my favorite classes in the game because they're so badass, but they look so cool. They look so cool. Let's have a look actually at the facial hair. Like, the amount of polygons they used to actually create this looks so much better now. It actually looks a lot better. It looks a lot more, like the Pandaren characters and all that kind of awesomeness. I really like it. Next up, the Night Elves. They will be changed as well, but as far as I've noticed, they haven't just yet. So, this hair, the hair texture and whatnot, it looks very old still, but they are still gonna get changed. Then next up, the Gnomes. Gnomes also got changed. Look how cute these guys are now. Look at this. Look at that mustache. That is a magnificent mustache, guys, and it looks so wobbly and sweet and whatnot. Let's actually make a sweet looking gnome right there. I like the blue eyes. I like the blue eyes. Let's have a look at the hairstyles as well. No. I always quite like this one, as well as like the double one. But this model is completely new. Looks super cool. I really like it. Same goes for the female model. Look at these eyes. They are massive, but they are also new. So yeah, definitely very good looking. And I think this is definitely for the best. I mean, you can never go wrong by having better graphics in a game that has always been judged by its graphics, right? It is still very cartoony, it's still very World of Warcrafty, but it does look so much better than it used to. I love it. Next up, the Draenor and the Worgen won't be changed, but the Orc ones, they definitely did some plastic surgery on their skin, because it looks so much nicer than it used to. For whatever reason, the female Orc does not zoom in on her face, and I believe the male one does, yeah. So that does zoom in a little bit, the female doesn't, I'm not completely sure why. They also had some improvements. The hair looks a lot better, the skin looks a lot better, their face looks a lot more expressive, and all in all, it just looks straight up better. The male ones looking even more brutish than they already did. I do have to say though, they look a little bit aggressive in pretty much all faces. Like, I guess they are supposed to be super brutish, but they just seem, you know, a little bit too brutish. Maybe like a little bit of a more gentle one would be cool. I don't know. It's not like anyone will really notice the faces anyway, right? Can I change the tusks, actually? Can I change any of the tusks? I don't think so. No. Nah, it doesn't look like that's actually a thing. But it does look very, very cool. You know, that vein action right there? He's been working out the underarms. By the way, if you go to the gym and your underarms are bigger right there than your upper arms, you're doing something wrong. Definitely also an improvement right here on the Orc side of things. The undead ones, they don't seem to be upgraded yet. No, the female ones not either. Just the hair doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look to par like the other characters. And they will be upgraded. I've seen the model, like I've seen screenshots of the new models already, so they do get upgraded. It's just not in the latest version of the alpha yet, but it definitely will. Torrents looking so much. What? Like I said, this is alpha, so you know there's bound to be a couple of graphical bugs. So let's go with Druid. But the monks or the druids definitely, or not the druids, the Tauren definitely look a lot nicer. Not completely sure why this gear is so incredibly low texture, but the faces and you know the animations and whatnot definitely look nicer. I definitely like the male ones the most. Look at this. Look at that. If you're gonna play a cow, you might as well play a sweet cow, right? Like, so cool. It actually looks like fur now as well, like his snout right there. I like it. So much nicer. Facial hair. Look at that nose ring. If you play a Tauren, you must play a nose ring, right? No, but you know, the models just look way better. I actually... Now look at it, I don't think this is the new model yet. It definitely isn't actually. The Tauren females are not changed yet. Scratch whatever I said about the Tauren females. You know, like if you compare them right there, no. This is very clearly like 2014 style, and this is like, what is it, like 2004 or whatever? No. The female Tauren is not changed yet. Then the troll ones. Trolls also not changed yet. The hair is also still pretty old, and I guess that is pretty much it. Yeah, the goblins and the blood elves are already at that updated texture, but I have to say this is going to be it's going to make a much sweeter game. I mean, like, especially like the Taurens that look so sweet. The orcs looks really sweet as well, the male ones. I love the gnomes, and actually I quite like the female dwarfs. Like the female dwarfs, they look like female dwarfs now. They look like they actually can exist. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button below if you want to see more World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor Alpha. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and you will be the very first one to know about it. Other than that, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello everyone, my name is Loko and welcome to a new StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm video. Today we're gonna go over